Almost all of them. I had to assume the responsibilities of caring for her, as well as our child, and maintaining our home, and cooking and cleaning and taking care of our animals, um, and that's not to say that she did nothing. She was actually exceptional through the whole process. I mean, I can't believe how much she did for herself and for us while she was on dialysis. But it did transfer a lot of the burden to me. And in fact, I think the hardest part of the whole thing was actually meal planning for us. Once on dialysis, you have to get very, very serious about the diet. And for anybody who hasn't cooked for somebody on dialysis before, it's really hard. Getting the right nutrition while also avoiding very specific items on the ingredients label, and couple that with the fact that people on dialysis don't like the taste of food, period. So that was very challenging for me. But again, and keeping in mind that while all this is happening, you still have everything else that you have to deal with in life, like work and other family needs. So.
Of course, in the beginning, one hears about things and then you find that what you hear starts turning into reality. So, for example, it certainly was a big discovery to find that we needed to do 4 days of dialysis, four around 4 hours a day. And of course, that immediately was quite a chunk out of the day. But then when you start working through that, you certainly have to prepare at least an hour or so before the dialysis commences. And then there's, a, best part of half an hour thereafter. So you find that your day has become a 6 hour day. So therefore you do have to now bring your dialysis schedule into your daily work schedule. And we've certainly been running our calendar and our schedule very strictly, because only in between do you then have time for other things, like they may include doctor's visits. Because, for example, the nephrologist has been pretty good with Anna and has needed fairly regular follow-ups. And so that takes time, and then you fit in here and there doing some other blood work or whatever. And then if you're looking for time for coffee with some friends or so, you got to be sure that you can book it with some days in advance. So we find that living with a calendar uh, is quite important.